We are gathered here today to sip some tea, honey, so make sure you guys have your teacups ready because this tea is what? Piping hot. Hey you guys, it's your girl T and I hope everybody's doing good today. I wanted to come on here and do some voiceovers with you guys. I'm just super tired. I'm taking these hip hop dance choreography classes. And yesterday I met up with my dance teacher and oh my God, we danced for about 2 hours and I just came home, took a hot shower and got in bed. I was just so exhausted and I'm still just really tired. It took a lot on my body. Choreography is no damn joke, okay? So anyhow, I want to come on here and do an update on the whole Peter Thomas Matt Jordan situation, honey. So now, as you guys all know, I did the video the other day talking about Peter Thomas getting hit in the head with a water bottle and Matt wilding out. So everybody's been waiting for more tea to be spilled. Everybody's waiting for more details. And most of all, we're still patiently waiting to see this video.
No way. No way. I want to see the receipts.
So now more information has come out and they're basically talking about what all went down at the radio station. They're going into more in-depth details. And this is coming from All About the Tea. So what they're saying is that basically Jessica from the radio station is the one who invited Matt and Peter to do an on-air radio interview. And this was at a radio station in Charlotte, North Carolina. So I'm going to go ahead and read to you guys what they wrote, okay? So they're saying that our sources tell us that Matt mainly wanted to discuss the Real Housewives of Atlanta and his relationship with his former girlfriend, Kenya Moore. Matt's intentions going into the interview was to squash the beef with Peter and talk about not getting invited to the reunion in Kenya. The last thing he had on his mind was arguing with Peter. When the men sat down at Power 98 FM, the interview started with Matt explaining his viral Instagram video and discussing how Peter and Todd encouraged him to solicitate Kenya Moore's paycheck. Matt described that he was just telling the truth and it was never his intention to throw Peter or Todd under the bus. Matt apologized to Peter and acknowledged how his actions may have caused hurt feelings, but that was not his intentions. Although Matt apologized, Peter wasn't receiving any of it and called Matt out. Peter quickly became hostile towards Matt, and then he told Matt, "You're a sucker. You didn't get paid by Kenya. Kenya has played men before and you got played and got nothing." Matt and Peter then started arguing back and forth. The argument grew even more hostile and then they both stood up. Matt stepped towards Peter, who had his hands in his pocket, and all of a sudden we heard a click sound and Peter pulls out a knife. The source then tells us that Matt's eyes were wide open, he saw the knife, and then that's when the two of them started to wrestle. And then the source says Matt had both hands on the knife, trying to pry them out of Peter's hands. Then Peter wrapped his arm around Matt's head. Matt broke free and slipped behind Peter, tackling him to the ground. At that point, Matt went into self-defense mode and he started punching and stomping the hell out of Peter. Peter plans to leak the video onto World Star Hip Hop, but not before he has the video edited to show him in a good light. The parts of the video where he was on the ground getting punched and stomped will be deleted. He also plans to edit his knife action out of the video, so that way it will give him the upper hand. So basically what they're saying is that, Matt went in there with good intentions. Matt apologized to Peter. He didn't want any drama. But Peter, being the messy Mitch that he is, and we all know he's desperate to get a peach, honey. So, of course, Peter had an attitude. He was not willing to forgive Matt and let bygones be bygones, even though he's the elder in the situation, and this younger man is coming to him apologetically. So Peter pulls out the knife. He ends up losing the knife, and basically Matt proceeds to whoop his ass, and it technically was self-defense. I think Peter needs to grow the hell up. One thing Peter needs to realize, like Matt told Todd, he has nothing to lose. He also has a shitload of mugshots, okay? So that might not be somebody you want to keep playing with, Peter. I think you should have accepted his apology and moved on like the grown-ass father and grandfather that you are, okay? As opposed to sitting here pulling out knives and trying to attack a personal trainer and trying to even fight him. So the whole situation is crazy, and I bet you any money he's trying to sell that tape. He wants to get the tape so that way he can edit it, get it out first, and make money off of it. He's not going to just give the tape to World Star Hip Hop for free. Hell no. Peter is trying to make some money. And what Peter needs to realize is that there's no point in even releasing the tape if you're not going to release it in its full entirety, unedited. Because at the end of the day, it's still going to make you look whack. It's still going to make your brand look whack. And it's going to show that you can't handle yourself as an adult. Because if what everybody at the radio station is saying is true, that this man apologized to you, you being a businessman and you having way more to lose than Matt Jordan, should have accepted the apology and moved the hell on. But instead, you chose to pull out a knife, which to me makes no sense whatsoever. What if everything would have really went left and you maybe stabbed that man and took his life, or he took the knife from you and stabbed you and killed you? I mean, all this over what? A ratchet ass reality television show over some damn Instagram drama? When you genuinely have things to live for in life, you think about everything. You think about every action that you do. You think about anything you put out there. You think about your actions and you think about everything that you do. And like I always say, for every action, there's a reaction. You know what I'm saying? They went back and forth. Peter wanted to pull out the knife. Matt stomped his ass out. You know, if you're not going to release the full video unedited, it makes no sense to release it. I wish the radio station would just release the video unedited so that we can see everything from start to finish. But it just seems like this situation is getting messier and messier. And the fact that Peter is trying to get this to World Star Hip Hop, he's definitely looking at this as a business venture. That's why he's so quick to release the tape. Matt most likely does not want the tape to come out. Because one, he's assaulting Peter, he's bigger than Peter, and he already has a criminal record. For all we know, Matt could be on probation, he could be on parole, you know, we don't know. And him fighting in that video showing evidence, that might be grounds for them to lock his ass back up or charge him with another, you know, assault or a felony. You just never know. So I can see why Matt doesn't want the video to come out. He doesn't want it to come out, not because he got his ass whooped, but because he whooped Peter's ass, and that might affect him if this man is still on papers. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. We just know he has a shitload of mugshots. So the whole situation is crazy, honey. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire crazy situation with this update concerning Matt and Peter at the radio station. And then how do you feel about Peter Thomas trying to fight to get the video released, but he's not going to release the entire video. He's basically going to edit it and make himself look like he was whooping Matt's ass. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right. Deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.